Sentimental FX update for the Tuesday, the 5th of January for the quasidb service. S&P on the H4, weekly resistance 1. We hit it pretty much on the dot, which is quite amazing. And we hit that resistance, and now we'll blow the weekly pivot. And we had some support off weekly support 2. Currently, the 3714 is today's hurdle, and that's weekly support 1. And it was a big move because we had some risk-off stuff happen in the Middle East, and don't forget we've got a second strain as well of the coronavirus, where it's actually got a name now, and because it's got a name, it's given it more sort of validity. See how bad that second strain is. They did say there was going to be a second wave of it, so I guess it was probably to be expected. But we have some risk-off stuff going on, and the sentiment on the 24-hour calculation is hinting at a possible reversal because we saw a tiny movement of the herd going along. So keep an eye on your levels, the weekly resistance and weekly supports, and have a look at gold, and we'll do the currency pairs. So SLC above for gold is 1946, and your MR1 is 1944. So we've got like a double resistance. Could possibly get that stop loss cluster, and we might come back below resistance 1, and then it'll be job done, and then we'll be technically at resistance. So, and that's them selling it over time. So that's the reason why I went up. And we did cross the 50% line, which is what I said yesterday in the video. If they held on, it would cross the 50% and then therefore become a buy at the high level. If it goes sideways, we can potentially come down. But if it comes up, we'll come down. So it's all about the 50% mark. So I think we're going to get the SLC, and then we could just maybe dwindle down, and we see how we go. AJ. 79.56 and 78.93. Check your technicals. Signals up. We are a buy. Very choppy. AU. And the one above is 77.40. 76.35. That's them, the herd selling it at this point. So because of that action, it comes up. And them selling it while it's below 50% just increases, adds to the bullish bias because it's already a buy at the high level, but that action just confirms what they're doing at the high level. So this is the low level, this is the high level, and so that's the reason why that had a little rally here. It's not a big rally by any means, it's 45 pips, but you can see how it mirror images. Euro Oz. 16130 and 15885. This one moves a lot, so unless you're careful, you know, you could get a bit burnt, especially the sentiment as well. If you're trading this on the sentiment alone, it's a very tricky. So there's the buy. There, that's quite a big move, and then here's the sell. And so yeah, it just sort of washes people up in the spin cycle, so do be careful if you're trading this one. We don't record it on our spreadsheet for the signals. EU, 12311 and 12235. So we're making consecutive highs here, so we've got some supply up there now. Which is, we can see why they got their stops there because of that logic. So it's possible it's going to get it, but if we got risk off, then this will fall. So do keep an eye on your stocks, and the strong technically as well. So remember that. GU, it looks like we're going to get the stop loss cluster at 136. We're 5 pips away, and one below is 135.32. Now the bubble, the pound bubble should be a sell. I don't think we've got the Brexit news, and because we don't have that risk event in the UK anymore, it's going to help price action. So don't forget your fundamentals as well. Don't just rely on your sentiment. Look at your fundamentals. And technically, we're pretty good as well. And look, there's monthly pivot there, for example. So assuming we're going to hold above that for all of this month, we're going to have a bullish bias if we stay above 13494. So buy dips above monthly pivot. NU. One above is 72.40. One below is 71.91. We're a buy, and we have been for a long time. Euro yen. 12725 and 12684. We are buy, but we're very choppy. There's your monthly pivot there, don't forget. So we're bullish above, so potentially get that stop loss cluster, but as long as we hold above, then we'll be okay. Pound yen, 14022 and 13965. This one's quite large. This is a large stop loss cluster. If we get that, we will be below monthly pivot, so we have to be a bit careful. It might get that bounce off monthly pivot and continue. We are a sell at the high level, and that's them guys going long. So if they hold on, we'll come down. Dollar yen, and 10325 and 10269. This is probably moving some of the risk off flows that we could be seeing. Check your moving averages, all bearish across all time frames. Yeah, it's not looking good, and we're a sell at the high level as well. Dollar CAD, one above is 128 on the dot and 12732. That's them guys going long. So we're already a sell at the high level, but if they go long while it's above 50%, it just makes it a buy, a strong sell. I apologize. So it's already a sell, but if they go long, then it adds to the sell bias. So probably down to the SLC, I think, 12732. Dollar Swiss, 88.23 and 87.80. We are a sell and have been for a long time. That's them guys going long here. So we see a move because of that. And that wraps up a fairly long video. It's not too bad. I've got to make another video later because I've got an affiliate link with IC Markets. So I'll need to change my broker. As you can see, I'm using the Oanda. So we'll be using IC Markets going forward. And I've paid for some software to make my videos a little bit more professional as well. So I'm doing that. And I've got some stuff to do on the affiliate side of things as well. So have a good day, and just let me know if you need any help, and I'll be there. Not a problem at all.